Bisbee City Charter, Section 2008, or 2008, Section 2.19, considerations of petitions, states that any citizen of the city of Bisbee may appear before the council at any regular meeting and present a written petition, and that such petition shall be considered an action taken on pursuant to Section 7.01 of the city charter within 3 regular meetings of the council. Motion to table shall not be considered action. You know, I actually think that there's a flaw in this portion of the charter, and I think that it should read over matters that the council does have control. What is to stop people from bringing in petitions requesting us to deal with gay marriage or abortion? There's nothing stopping people from doing it.
That's not the item before you tonight, though.
Mr. Dow.
Good evening, Council, Mayor, public. My name is Jerry Dowd. I live in Old Bisbee. Mayor Porter basically read what we're trying to do is just help some people in South Bisbee on a time level, not a money level, but a time level. There's some elderly people and some handicapped people and some people who are really stressed about the sudden move after 20, 30, 40 years living there, or one lady a lot longer. That's all we're asking. This was turned into Freeport-McMoRan, these petitions, on July 3rd. They haven't heard anything back to my knowledge on this. This is for the city.
Freeport's Bisbee CEO, Mike Jaworski, told me a couple of years ago that they had no other plans in South Bisbee except to come back and finish reclamating the slopes, which are the hills that surround us. And then he said you can enjoy the nice new contours of the land and the new view you're going to have and live happily ever after. The short timeline has created a pressure that is too great. It's not like moving from one apartment to another. I don't know how I'm going to get everything done on time. And I keep telling that to Freeport's agent, Leroy Brockbank. I mean, I've never bought a piece of land in my life, and it's very complicated. You've got a lot of restrictions and rules and things you have to know about, and I'm just starting to learn now. And most of us are senior citizens, and the intensive work required is a hardship for us, and we're working very hard.
Freeport-McMoRan is a huge mining corporation with lots of wealth and power, and some of us are afraid of offending that wealth and power when we stand up for justice. But I'm not afraid, and I'm asking you all not to be afraid, and I'm asking you, those 700 signatures will be voting for you all. We do want strong leadership. We want leadership from the heart. When the households are dispersed, when the houses are gone, when that playground that generations of children have played on, and I played on myself with my daughter because it's got a really awesome merry-go-round that they don't make anymore, when that's bulldozed under, I need to know, and I think the community needs to know, that we did everything that we could to show that we care about these people and we care about our community. I urge you as a city council and mayor to support them in their petition for more time. It'd be lovely if you'd support them also in petitioning for more money, because there is ample money there to pay for it. This Leroy Brockbank, you know, I would love to see him. He's paid by Freeport to help relocate these people. What if he really did? What if he was their own personal realtor? Some of the people in South Bisbee are handicapped. They cannot hear to make these telephone calls. Well, why can't Leroy Brockbank do all that for them? You know, again, I don't know what Freeport's going to do, but I want to tell us what we can do. So I'm asking you guys to support them and asking for more time. I'm asking you as a community to help me organize this benefit and fundraiser. If you have any ideas, please contact me, come up to me later, because I need all the help I can get. Thank you.
I have not found another place for the money that's been allocated or the time that's been allowed. The contract stated that comparable housing would be found with the help of Mr. Leroy Brockbank. However, he himself has not been able to do that because I've asked him. He found a trailer in Elfrida with 4 acres, but that's not exactly comparable. My neighbor Mabel Farley, who is the widow of a miner, she's 88 years old. She's forced moving into a double-wide trailer in Galena. And she's been told also that she has to face reality. Now I'm asking you, whose reality is this? What is real to her? What's real to me?
Parenthetically, I think you folks should get better acquainted with this new corporate neighbor. Perhaps the money they've thrown at Bisbee has accomplished its mission. Perhaps it has bought your acquiescence and conditioned your response to our dilemma. I hope not. I certainly hope not. But if that is the case, you might as well consider yourself deputized by this corporation to assist in yet another eviction, just like the deportation of 1917. If solidarity doesn't move you, maybe a focused concern for your own self-preservation would. It's your aquifer and your air that are at great risk. What are their plans? You have to demand disclosure. And also, please demand that my neighbors who need more time get more time. Thank you all.
I haven't been a lifetime resident here, but I'll tell you what I have done is I've walked above my house, which is on Bee Mountain. Level after level, I'll find little trinkets and toys and different things that have been left over from, because I can see the pictures. There was 100 houses south of me around the worst of the pit, probably 9 levels higher than me. And I just think, where did all those people go, and where all those houses go, and you know, what was this place like back then? They're a huge corporation. They got time and money to do what they need to do. There's a lot of other areas they could go work their reclamation someplace, give them 7 more months. 7 months is a badly eye for a corporation that's worth billions. I'm in support of this. Thanks.
Councilor Giacomino.
I see no harm in sending a letter of support to Freeport for the residents. I don't know if any of you have been here long enough. I'm sure the ones that have been remember Wynwood. It's gone. My home was there.
She's talking about Wynwood. I remember Jiggerville, Johnson Addition, Two Baker Canyon. All of those places, they're gone. But that's mining. South Bisbee, I remember driving up that road. I worked at the coal shaft. I worked at the Dallas shaft. And it was its own little town. I hate to see this happen, and what's going to happen. I can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Maybe we can write a letter. Maybe they'll. 7 months is not a long time.
I don't know what letter support is going to do from the council, from the city, but I certainly support that. And it would also open up, we've got office space and real estate help and computers and fax machines and copiers in our building. We'd be happy to open it for you if you needed it. I know that doesn't necessarily help you long term, but if there's anything to do for you short term, then so.
I don't know what it would hurt for them to give you a few more months to try and find what you need to do. That doesn't mean that they'll listen to us. They are a big corporation, and they can pretty much do what they want. But I think most of us are here supporting.
Just a couple of quick things. Number one, I know the one gentleman alluded to the corporate support. I just would like to be clear that in the 6.5 years that I've worked for the city of Bisbee, Freeport-McMoRan has never written a check to the city of Bisbee. He does do some grant work around town. It's never come to the city of Bisbee, however. We stand on our own.
I'm very sympathetic with the people who live in South Bisbee. South Bisbee has been a part of the tour I make of the city whenever I have visitors. It's unique and very special. I don't think it would hurt us in the least to request an extension from the mining company. I wouldn't offer that we have a lot of promise that would happen, but it certainly is within our power, and I would be in favor of it.
Thank you, Councilor. Seeing nothing else, I move that the city staff prepare a letter for the mayor's signature requesting an extension of the relocation deadline for the South Bisbee residents.
One second.
Motion and second. Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
All right.